I'm going to show you how to tie a three-way rig for catfish. So this isn't necessarily the best catfish rig, but it's definitely one of the most popular. All you're going to need is some strong monofilament or fluorocarbon leader material. This is 30-pound test, which would be on the light side. Normally you're going to want to run at least 50-pound test. You're also going to need a high-quality circle hook. These are Eagle Claw trocars. I like these because of the welded eye. And of course you're going to need your three-way swivel, hence the name three-way rig. And you're going to need some weights. The weights you use are going to depend on the current you're fishing in. Okay, so first we're going to tie our dropper for our weight. A lot of people will use a lighter line for the dropper. Then if your weight gets snagged in the bottom, all you do is break the line off, and instead of losing your whole rig, you only lost your weight. Take your line, tie a large loop in the end, and then I'm just going to finish this up with a figure 8 knot, which is basically just drawing a figure 8 around itself like the name implies. You want to make this loop pretty big because a lead weight is going to have to fit through it. Pull tight. Cut off the excess. And there's your loop for your weight. The reason I tie a loop on here is because you can quickly swap out different size weights. You just fold the end of it, push it through your weight, loop it around, and within seconds you can swap out for different size weights. So the length of this dropper basically adjusts how high your bait is off the bottom. So we're going to start with between 1 and 2 feet. So there we go, I have about 18 inches pulled out. Cut it off. Now grab your three-way swivel, and you're going to need to tie your dropper onto the swivel. Pretty much any fishing knot will work. I'm going to tie up a quick uni knot here. And there we have our dropper section of this rig. Next, you're going to grab your circle hook, and we need to snell this hook. Snelling your circle hook allows it to work as intended and turn into the corner of the fish's mouth. So I'm going to tie a quick snell knot here. Push the line through the bottom of the eye. Make a loop. Pinch it with one hand. And now I'm going to wrap the line up the shank with the other hand, pinching it as I go. And then once you do something like 8-10 wraps, you're going to take the tag end, push it through the loop, hold everything tight, and then pull the leader, and that will cinch everything down. And there's a quick way to snell your hook. This part of the rig is also adjustable, but just like the dropper, we're going to start at 1 to 2 feet. So I'm going to cut off about a foot of line ahead of my snelled hook. So now you're going to tie the leader on your snelled hook to one of these eyes on the three-way swivel. Just to mix it up a bit here, I'll show you a improved clinch knot. Basically, you just fold your line over, twist around, then you're going to pass through this bottom loop, and then with the improved clinch knot, you go back through the other loop you created, and then just pull tight. That's how you tie an improved clinch knot. At this point, you should only have one eye remaining on your three-way swivel, and this gets connected to your main line. So this is what your completed rig should look like. You've got your adjustable loop on the end, so you can adjust the size weight for your current. And then you've got your leader material going to a snelled hook. Okay, so the concept here is you've got your weight sitting on the bottom, and then you adjust the length of this, depending on how high off the bottom you want your bait. Then you've got your three-way swivel. Above here would be your main line connected to your rod. Off of the rig, you've got your leader connecting to your snelled circle hook, and that's all there is to it.